Tiger Gym. Good evening, high school basketball fans, and welcome to the Strasburg Tiger Gym. Tonight, it's the Tusky Valley Trojans visiting the Tigers here in the Strasburg Gym. I'm the mellow tones of Charlie Jones, and with me tonight, my booth buddy, Mitch Spadell. Mitch, it's an early season. This is an early season IVC game. Anything can happen when it's this early in the season.
And it's a test for both teams tonight. Not only do you have a Strasburg team that's coming off back-to-back losses after winning their season opener, they're taking on a Tusky Valley team that hasn't been tested pretty much at all this year. They only have one game on the mark in a close loss to Carrollton earlier this week.
All right, I want to thank the good guys from Right Mark Roofing. Right Mark is our pre-game sponsor, and having said that now, let's go now, Mitch. If you would please step up to the microphone and tell us about the keys to tonight's contest.
Well, in this IVC contest here, you want to make sure, if you're Strasburg, to limit the trio that is Matthews, May, and Coy Kendall. They combined for 44 of the 58 points earlier this week. You also want to keep the pace of the game on your side. Allow this taller Tusky Valley team to get slow on the court. And if you do that, you can win tonight. For the Trojans, make the Tigers pay. They've struggled with turnovers late in their last two losses, and they also want to make sure that they stand tall. You're a bigger team. You can be a very physical team at times, and if you take on the Tigers in the paint and force them into bad shots, you'll have a good chance for your first win of the year.
And, of course, the keys to the game sponsored by the good guys at the Buckeye Career Center. Mitch, since you're at the podium, I'm going to ask you again now. Why don't you talk to us about tonight's starting lineups?
Well, you see here for Tusky Valley here with Isaac Matthews, Brody May, and Cole Coy Kendall leading the way amongst the TV starting lineup. Brody May and Barrett Bandy also very quality players here for Tusky Valley tonight. Now, as for the Tigers, they have a number of top players, including their reigning top player on the squad, number 32, Gage Moore. He is back in the lineup tonight after missing the first 3 games of the year with an injury stemming from the state football playoffs. Ryan Becker and Brody Bauman will also be on the floor, as well as Lucas Gopp and Peyton Herman. It's a good Strasburg team that's going to be taking on an equally good Tusky Valley team.
All right, so with that, again, it's the good guys at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. The Tuscarawas Insurance Agency taking care of our starting lineups. Mitch, any final last observation before we throw it to a break?
I mean, you're looking at both teams right now. They're trying to make a statement early on in this season. Working into conference play now, both teams are for the first time this year, so should be an exciting matchup.
All right, so we got a nice crowd on hand here tonight. We got Santa Claus coming pretty soon. We are big time sports. This has got to be a big game. We'll be back with tonight's opening tip-off after you watch this.
When that autumn chill rolls in, head to Millwood Lumber in Junaid and Hutton. We've got seasoned firewood, bark-free, clean, and ready to burn. Each grab-and-go bundle shrink-wrapped with a handle, perfect for your fireplace, camper, patio, or wood stove. We also sell bulk firewood and buy-standing timber. Stop by 2400 Larson Road or visit millwoodlumberinc.com, your hometown source for warmth, comfort, and friendly faces.
At Mears Nissan, we make car buying easy. We want our customers to have a pleasant buying experience from start to finish. We offer a comfortable and welcoming space where you can feel confident making your purchase. Family owned and operated for over 35 years, we're proud to offer family-friendly financing options designed to fit your budget. Don't just take our word for it. Take a look at some of our happy customers. So if you're planning on buying a new or used car or truck, look no further than Mears Nissan in Canton, and let our family take care of yours.
The American Professional Truck Driving School by Buckeye Career Center offers hands-on CDL training and expert-led classroom instruction to prepare you for success. Already trained elsewhere? No problem. Complete testing on-site at U.S. America's CDL Test Center by Buckeye Career Center. Register for training or to take your CDL test by calling today. Get the skills, get certified, get on the road with Buckeye Career Center.
Looking to make your brand stand out? Come visit Albert's Advertising at 104 East Main Street in downtown Sugar Creek. We're your one-stop shop for custom wholesale embroidery and screen printing, catering to businesses of all sizes, big, small, and everything in between. Enjoy the perks of low minimum orders and no setup charges on screen printing. We're open Tuesday through Friday from 11 to 5 and Saturday from 11 to 3. Elevate your branding with Albert's Advertising today.
Locally owned Albin Title in Dover is a full-service title and escrow company. Our experienced staff has over 100 years of combined experience. The choice is yours. Choose Albin Title in Dover. Call for an estimate at 330-343-5800 or log on to albintitle.com.
We are farmers.
Looking for a Ford? Head to Parkway Ford in Dover, Ohio, just a quick drive from Canton. We're your hometown hub for new and used cars, expert service, and financing made easy. Whether you're buying, leasing, servicing, or selling, our team is here to help. No pressure, just great deals and even better people. Serving drivers from Tuscarawas, Stark, and Summit counties, we do business your way, the right way, the Parkway way. Come see us in Dover.
Mellow tones for Monaco Lawn Care and Maintenance. Are you tired of all the lawn work you have to do? Let Monaco Lawn Care and Maintenance do it for you. Just pick up the phone and call Monaco's Lawn Care and Maintenance. No job is too big or too small, and you'll have the best dressed lawn in your entire neighborhood. Make the call to Monaco's Lawn Care and Maintenance, 330-987-8144. Welcome back to the Tiger Gym tonight. It's the Trojans coming to Strasburg to take on the Strasburg Tigers. And at center court, we are just about ready to tip it off. And our tip-off sponsor is our good friends from Mount Hope Fence. At Mount Hope Fence, we've got the inside on the outdoors. Thank you, Mount Hope Fence. So here we go. Becker against Brady. Tip will go to Tusky Valley. Be Brody May with the basketball. He'll get it way out on top now. Checked by Gage Bonifant of the Tigers. Right side we go. This is May again. They're going to work it down. Here's the drive, the penetration. Got to stop. Good defense by Gopp for Strasburg. In the corner. Had the shot. Put it on the floor. Out on top. Isaac Matthews of Tusky Valley. Here's the drive. Back out on top. Here's the three ball. Will not go, and it's going to go to Gage Moore off the floor. Mitch?
It's a good stop there on man-to-man defense for the Tigers. They stayed patient, forced Tusky Valley into a long shot.
All right, so this is the Tigers now in the white uniforms with the basketball. This is Ryan Becker running the offense for the Tigers. Gage Moore in his first game back this year after a leg injury during a football playoff game. Gopp can't control it. We'll get it back in bounce and throw it away. It's a turnover for the Tigers. Tusky Valley up, can't get it. Rebound, Gage Bonifant. Bonifant across the 10-second line now very quickly. Bonifant with a nice drive to the hoop. We got a collision and we got a foul called on Tusky Valley. And Mitch, I think it's a good thing they called the block on Tusky Valley. Here it is on the replay.
They called it specifically here on the Dennison Yard replay on Bandy, and a bit of a wild shot there by Bonifant.
So Gage Bonifant will go to the charity stripe for the Tigers. No score here with 6:41 as we start our contest. Bonifant will rattle the front of the rim and it'll drop in for Gage Bonifant. Gage Bonifant, a senior for the Tigers. Second shot by the southpaw will not go. Rebound off to Tusky Valley. This is Miller very quickly down court now. May again looks. May checked out there by Ryan Becker. That'd be a good matchup tonight, May and Becker. Tusky Valley 0-1 on the season. Tigers coming in at 1-2. Turnover, Tusky Valley.
That was a great play by Becker to get in front of May in the paint.
So this is Balkman with the basketball. Left-handed dribble, left side, will get it out into the corner to Gopp. Gopp out on top to Ryan Becker. Becker thought about it, put it on the floor. Here we go. Will not work. Rebound off the backside, and here come the Tusky Valley Trojans. Where they waste no time getting it down the court now. Here's a shot from the second row of the bleachers that does not fall. So we got 5:40 to play here in the first period. We got a 1-zip lead now for the home team, the Tigers, on the Bonifant free throw.
Both teams coming out aggressive right now, but they got to get some more looks inside, especially Tusky Valley.
Bogman, Moore will take it in now. Moore with a nice assist to Ryan Becker.
Yeah, Moore in his first game back from injury. If he and Becker can work in a tandem tonight, Strasburg's gonna have a good force.
So Isaac Matthews will control the tempo of the offense for the Tusky Valley Trojans. He'll take it to the right side. Challenging Becker again now is Brody May.
Tigers going to zone here more inside.
So what do you think, Mitch, going to that zone?
Well, especially with guys like Moore inside, it's going to be tougher for Tusky Valley to get some quick looks inside the paint as it is nearly stolen there.
All right, little pass outside. He'll take it back to the left side now. Baseline, stop, dribble. Nice block by Gage Moore. Gopp very quickly.
They said he stepped on the out-of-bounds line as he picked up the ball.
Well, all right, check it out on the replay, Mitch.
Yeah, Moore was able to take advantage of not a strong look by Miller, and that's a big presence for Strasburg on both ends. Moore coming back.
All right, so they say Gopp was on the out-of-bounds line, so back again to Tusky Valley. 3-zip in favor of the Tigers if you're just joining us. Big Time Sports, bringing you big time high school action. We are #1 in high school sports in Northeastern Ohio. Uh-oh, very quickly. Uh-oh, that's a 2?
That's a 3 by Brody May, #2.
Okay, I thought you would tell him that he was on the line, buddy. So it takes one shot to tie it up here at 3 apiece. Becker needs some help, gets it off to Brody. Bachman outside. Bachman, uh-oh. I thought he was passing it to me, Mitch.
That was a nice save by Bonifant. And on that steal attempt by Matthews, that was a play by Bonifant to keep him from the fast break, but it draws his first foul.
Watch this now. Now watch as Bonifant loses the ball. Now he is going to get called for the fouls. Tusky Valley basketball in front of Smoochie in the Big Time Sports VIP booth. Brody May is the trigger man. We'll get it in now to his running partner, Isaac Matthews. 3-3 ball game. I'm going to tell you what, Tusky Valley is not shy when it comes to putting them up.
That's her second 3 tonight, the first by Kirkendall, and that's something Tusky Valley can really take advantage of.
Uh-oh, and the replay, the rebound back up is good.
And that was a putback there by Bonifant off of the block initially.
All right, so Peyton Herman in the lineup now on the floor for the Tigers. Well, I'll tell you what, when are they going to get out? When are they going to get out and play on that guy, Mitch?
That was on Miller there. You're right, the Tigers have to get some more pressure on those pitch out attempts by Tusky.
Here we go. Across the 10-second line now, Brody Bachman in traffic. This is Gage Moore. He'll drive it, he's got it. Count it. Nice, strong move by Gage Moore.
It's amazing that Moore not only has the size, but he has that athletic ability to kind of maneuver inside and get that layup look.
Nice drive in the paint, shots up, will not go, and a foul's going to be called on Peyton Herman. Here's the replay. Mitch called the action.
That was a late call there, but it looks like the right move as May got bodied up near the end there.
So to the free throw line now for the Tusky Valley Trojans, senior Brody May. First shot will not go.
I mentioned this earlier in the broadcast, but this is one of 3 players to look out for from Tusky that had double-digit scoring in the Trojans' loss to Carrollton. May had 14 points in the game.
All right. There you have it. So 9-7, a 2-point lead for the visitors. Shot is up, make it a 3-point lead as that one is nothing but net from the charity stripe. Bogman, Tusky Valley with full court pressure. Gopp will get it back to Bonifant. They're going to need help. Finally they get it. And there's a turnover. Wow. Turnover Tigers.
Yeah, Bogman could not handle the soft press by Tusky.
May against Gopp. Left side now. This guy is thinking about it. He's going to put it on the floor. Nice dribble, nice shot. Can't get it off balance. Rebound Ryan Becker, and the Tigers down by 3 in the basketball. Becker. Right side, three-pointer is short very quickly now, down court. That pass is going to go out of bounds, turnover. We'll be back with more after you watch this.
The all-new 2026 Chevy Equinox is here at Bear Chevrolet Toyota. Sleek, smart, and ready for summer fun. With advanced tech, bold styling, and room for the whole crew, it's the perfect ride for every adventure. Stop in today, take a spin, and see why everyone's talking about the new Equinox. Bear Chevrolet Toyota on the Wabash in New Philadelphia.
Selling your home is one of the largest transactions you will have in your lifetime. Sure, you could try to sell it yourself, but you can also cut your own hair, but why risk it? There are contracts, inspections, appraisals, financing, marketing, title work, and negotiating. Why not leave it to the professionals at McIntyre Realty, one of the few remaining locally owned real estate companies? As my granddaughter Mason says,
make the call!
Since 1988, Wood Electric has been your hometown electrical contractor of choice, trusted for top-quality commercial, industrial, and residential electrical work. From new construction to repairs, we do it all. And we do it right the first time. And when the unexpected hits, we're here with 24-hour emergency service, because the lights won't wait. Call Wood Electric today, where experience meets reliability. Wired right, right on time, every time.
Speedy Septic Service. We are a family-owned, full-service residential, agricultural, and commercial sewer and drain cleaning service. We have highly trained technicians equipped to utilize the most advanced technologies in high-pressure jetting and video inspections of sewers, with many of them with us for over 12 years. We have expanded our services, including Tuscarawas County operations and maintenance and point-of-sale inspections. Call 330-878-5423. Speedy Septic Service.
When it comes to your health, trust the expertise close to home. Pomerene Hospital, nationally recognized for excellence in community health, serves Tuscarawas and Holmes counties with compassionate, specialized care. From pain management to gastroenterology and to women's health, our local offices are just minutes away. Pomerene Hospital, where advanced medicine meets a commitment to our neighbors. Learn more at pomerenehospital.org.
Do you have an old junker sitting around that's not worth anything? It might be just an old junker to you, but at Speedy Auto Salvage, it's worth big bucks. Your end-of-life car or truck will quickly turn into cash for vacation, bill payoffs, or just money for fun. Speedy also takes sheet metal and old appliances and will put cash right in your hands. Speedy pays top dollar for your end-of-life vehicle, sheet metal, scrap iron, and even old appliances. Pickup service is available. Hurry in today to Speedy Auto Salvage. 10-7, Tusky Valley by 3. The turnover by the Trojans, and Gopp will bring it in.
It's the Trojans now back on this soft
Tigers
press that they pick up around half court. It's giving the Tigers some fits.
Gage Moore will drive. Up, and he's got it. Big, strong kid, Gage Moore, huh?
We mentioned it before, how he's able to move around the paint, going up left-handed there.
All right, so 10-9 now. 1-point ball game with just over a minute to play now in the first quarter. Big Time Sports, as usual, bringing you the big ones. Next week, Big Time Sports has got 5. Repeat, 5. I said 5 games next week. Okay, so how much longer are we going to stand and watch them throw in these threes?
Well, that's the 4th three by Tusky Valley, and that was off the hesitation by Matthews as the ball goes out of bounds there.
Okay, 13-9 now. Tusky Valley by 4 with the clock stopped at 49.2 in the first period. The Tigers need to finish strong here in this first quarter. Bonifant will take the inbounds pass from Gopp. Bogman. Well, they got it across the 10-second line. Now Bonifant back to Gopp. Right side. Moore, he's got it.
They're saying no shot, foul on the floor.
All right, so the foul's going to be on Miller. Spencer Miller for Tusky Valley with the foul on the floor.
I'm a little surprised they called that there. It looked like he had just clipped Moore on his way to the basket. He would have had an easy look.
Yeah, here it is again. Well, here's a 3 now. Compliments of Domino's Pizza, big play, replay, but we are back to action now. As Gage Bonifant will get it down to Brody Bogman. Bogman to Becker. Bonifant, Brody Bogman. 10 seconds to play. They better set something up good here. 8 seconds to play in the quarter. Gopp with the basketball. Gopp. Wow, I'll tell you what, Gopp got bailed out, didn't he?
That was a questionable shot choice that Miller, fortunately for the Tigers, made too much contact. There were 2 seconds left.
Well, Gopp had no choice. He was off balance. It was going to be a prayer, and he gets fouled. So Strasburg with a break on that one. If he can make both of these, they'll be down by 2 at the quarter break. Gopp can't get it to go down. This is Lucas Gopp. And Mitch, young Mr. Gopp, only a sophomore.
He's a guy that's been able to grow this in the first couple of games this season, and he's been a solid player so far.
Second shot will not go, so neither one of them go down. So at the end of one, it's the visiting Tusky Valley Trojans 13. The Tigers 9. We'll be back after you watch this.
Introducing Uncle Primo's, where culinary expertise meets passion. Uncle Primo's, where we're crafting outstanding steaks and succulent seafood like never before. Our passion for the perfect dish is unmatched. We take pride in every Italian creation, boasting our lasagna as unbeatable. And our Primo salad, a timeless classic, always fresh, always delicious. Good food and good company, because here we're making restaurant history one dish at a time. Welcome to Daystar Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Malvern, Ohio, your ultimate destination for automotive excellence. Get behind the wheel of your dreams with our exclusive lineup of top quality vehicles. From sleek sedans to rugged SUVs, we have something for every driver. Explore our wide selection of premium cars and let our expert team help you find the perfect match. Don't settle for ordinary. Upgrade to extraordinary at Daystar Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Malvern.
Football there, football there, football everywhere! What? How is that a flag?
He landed on him after the sack. That's roughing the passer.
Huh. Okay, what if he hit him high?
Roughing the passer.
And low?
Roughing the passer.
Well, what if he couldn't stop his body like a human, so he ends up trampling him, and then he's like, oh no, and he tries to go back, and he tramples him some more, and he's like, I'm so sorry, I'm a buffalo. I don't know my strength compared to you.
Wait, what?
Come on, ref! Let the boys play!
We understand the challenges families face today. Insurance can be confusing, and sometimes you're afraid to make the wrong move. Well, the Tuscarawas insurance professionals are here to make it easy. Our trusted staff will walk you through everything you need to know to make your decision easier for you. All our energy, commitment, and efforts are focused on you, the client, for your satisfaction. Learn more. Visit TuskyInsurance.com or one of our 3 convenient locations: New Philly, Strasburg, and Sugar Creek.
Lodge Vision Technologies is a locally owned IT service management group in Winesburg, Ohio.
If your small business has technology needs ranging from workstation setups to network management, filtering, and cybersecurity, Lodge Vision Technologies has the team and experience to create a solution unique to your business. Our goal is to simplify your business by taking the complexity and difficulty out of technology. Contact Lodge Vision Technologies and experience a true peace of mind with all of your technology needs.
It's March, baby, and Simpson Heating and Cooling is bringing the heat. And the shot is up. The shot is up. You call that a shot? Why don't we get somebody to teach these guys about the game of hoops?
What do you think, Coach? So I thought you said these guys were all-stars.
They are a lot more professional here in their installation. Check out this installation. He's got 1 turn. He makes 2 turns. Wow! Sweet banana. We have got a full installation.
Now I see what you meant when you were talking about all-stars. These guys know what they're doing.
Somebody call for an all-star?
When madness hits your home, choose Simpson.
Ready to find your dream home? At Willis Group Realty, we make the journey simple and stress-free. Whether it's your first home, forever home, or something in between, our friendly agents are with you every step of the way. Trusted expertise, personal service, and a love for community. That's the Willis difference. Discover the joy of home with Willis Group Realty.
Welcome back to the Tiger Gym, and Mitch Spinell, 13-9. Trojans after 1. What'd you see in that first period?
It's been a pretty even game so far. The difference just being from the three-point line. Tusky Valley went 4 of 10 from the field, but all 4 of those shots were from the three-point line. So they've really been closing in there. And as for the Tigers, they just need to keep building on offense here. 4 of 8 from the field, and they need to take advantage from the free throw line. Just 1 of 4 so far.
All right, so as Mitch just told you, pretty even game so far, but I'll tell you what, that Tusky Valley pressure full court looks pretty tough to me.
Especially once they get to around the half-court line. Strasburg starting to look very uncomfortable against what's not a full-on press by Tusky Valley, but it's one with their size that makes it efficient.
So Bogman to Ryan Becker. Has Ryan Becker taken a shot yet? I don't remember. Uh-oh, there's a foul. So that one is going to be called on Barrett Bandy. He's a senior, stands about 6'3".
And that's his second foul of the game.
Oh, not good. And here comes a big guy onto the floor. Mitch, who do we have?
That is Peyton Lake, a senior, 6'4", for a lineup for the Trojans that already stands multiple sturdy players.
Yeah, that's right. They got some big guys over there in that Tusky Valley roster, both JV and varsity. Bogman, Bonifant, Moore.
Pair of near steals there on Tusky Valley's side. First by Kirkendall and then Matthews.
Yes. All right, let's see what Ryan Becker and the guys can do. Brody Bogman is running mate with the inbounds pass now. And across the 10-second line. Right side, Lucas Gopp. Gopp on the baseline. Look at the pressure from Tusky Valley. They are playing defense. Inside they go. This is Becker. In and out, can't get it. Rebound off the backside. Here come the Trojans. Up 13-9. Coach Terry Seitz of the Tusky Valley Trojans in front of the Big Time Sports booth, giving his team instructions. They go down low. Here's a turnaround. Can't get it. Rebound, of course, Gage Moore. How'd you like to have to box out Gage Moore?
It's not an easy task for anybody in the IVC, even for some of these guys like Lake, like some other players in the Trojans lineup.
So this is Moore with the ball. And of course, Lake, the big guy, 6'4", is now checking Gage Moore, and he can't keep up with the foot speed of Gage Moore.
I'm always amazed of how well he can move for a guy that size.
Well, you know, Lake against Moore, physically, it's a good matchup. speed-wise, forget it. Gage Moore will beat him every time. Again, Tusky Valley will look inside first. If they can't go inside, well, there's a turnover. Gage Moore with the loose ball. Tigers down by 2 here in the early going here in the second period. We are the Big Time Sports Television Network. 5 games next week. Bonifant on the drive. He's got it. What a nice runner. What a nice runner off the baseline by Gage Bonifant.
He was able to get that first step off of Matthews, and once he got past there, he had a wide open look at the glass.
Yes, he did. So it's all tied up at 13 at the 5.5-minute mark now of the first half. Mellow tones along with Smoochie and my buddy Mitch Spinell. Lake outside. Looks for some help. We'll take it into the quarter now. Tigers going out now. Getting out on those guys. Shooting those threes. This is Kirkendall. Can't get it. Rebound off the floor. Goes to Gage Moore.
I'll tell you, I've been really impressed with how Strasburg has stood defensively against Tusky Valley. They've never looked comfortable in driving in like Moore does right there, though he missed it.
No foul on that call? Apparently not.
There's a foul there.
Now, how are they going to call that one down there and not this one down here? Here it is. Let's check it out on the Big Play replay brought to you by Domino's Pizza.
Yeah, Becker just did not give May enough room to land there on the finish, and that's going to be another big shot for Tusky Valley. They're not scoring consistently, but they're scoring in big chunks when they can.
All right, so with that timeout, Mitch, let's go to a cheer cam. And Mitch, why don't you tell us about the cheer cam?
Well, this is the Strasburg Franklin cheerleading squad, one of our proud traditions here at Strasburg Franklin High School, and you see it alongside here on the Simpson Salute cheer cam.
So how about, so the Tiger ladies, the Tiger cheers ladies are in pink.
Yes.
Why are they in pink t-shirts tonight?
Part of the celebrations here tonight here at Strasburg Franklin High School. Also part of what we have here, Hawaiian night over on the fan base, which we'll get to later on here as it is Surf Crazy night here at Strasburg High School.
Wow, well maybe Smoochie should have brought her surfboard, huh, Smooch? Oh,
might not have fit through the doors here at Strasburg.
Well, it's not that. She doesn't like sharks.
Hey, I wouldn't either.
Yeah. All right, so yeah, it's Hawaiian night here at Strasburg, and we've got a dandy here, 15-13 game in favor of the Trojans, and with that basket, that's an and one. So Kirkendall will go to the charity stripe to make it 3 if he's successful. Kirkendall, senior, he gets it to go down, so it's 16-13 in favor of the Trojans. Wow. Brody Bogman way out on top to Bonifant. Lucas Gopp now with the basketball. Bogman looks. Gage Moore sets it up high. Goes down low now. Looking for the pass. There he's got it in the low post. There's a foul. No whistle.
That was tipped by Quick Kirkendall.
Yeah. Down court very quickly. Bonifant with the rebound. Well, I'll tell you what, Trojans could have built their lead there with an easy bunny down there.
They're able to move the ball down quickly, just haven't converted on a couple of short layups.
Moore. Bonifant. He's got it. How about that? A three ball by Gage Bonifant.
That's the first 3 of the game for Strasburg. You could feel it there, kind of a sigh of relief.
Yes, finally, the lid is off on the 3-point shots. 16 up. Well.
And that's going to be on Gage Moore, his first. As a guy like Cole Kirkendall, the leading scorer for Tusky Valley last game, just very well-versed in moving inside, very aggressive. Not the beefiest guy out there, but he can really move.
Yeah. That foul called on, yeah, you're right, Gage Moore. That was not, well, the inbounds pass comes in now to Blake Markle. Blake Markle, number 23, on the floor now for the Trojans. Kirkendall. May can't get it to go down to rebound Trojans. 16-16, 3.5 to play in the first half. Both teams playing heads up, man up defense. Ryan Becker with good D over there, and again, it will not go for Tusky Valley, and this time Ryan Becker brings down the board.
They've cooled off a little bit from that first quarter barrage we've seen early on, and the Tigers, that's added to their solid defensive pressure.
I'd like to see Ryan Becker put the ball in the air. I don't know, has he got a shot to this game?
We've seen it here. He has 2 points on the night so far, and
okay,
going for the mid-range here.
In and out will not go, and again the rebound to Brody May of the Trojans. 16 apiece, 2:30 to play before our halftime break. We'll take a quick break at halftime, then we'll come back and tell you what happened in the first half with some first half stats. May, what do we got?
I think we have a foul on the floor within the paint. And they're going to call that one on Moore again. That's his second. Strasburg's third of the second quarter. And he'll go to the bench now.
Wow. I'll tell you what, the first one. Oh, well. All right, here we go. Trojans will bring it in now underneath the Tiger basket. 3. Yeah, I knew it. That's why I was counting. All right, we'll be back with more after this timeout.
Wouldn't it be nice if everything was easy? Primetime Health Plan is easy to choose and easy to use. That's why we've had the highest customer service rating for 10 straight years. Call 330-363-7407 to get all the benefits you deserve. Medicare made easy with Primetime Health Plan. Primetime Health Plan is an HMO POS plan with a Medicare contract. Enrollment in Primetime Health Plan depends on contract renewal. Every year, Medicare evaluates plans based on a 5-star rating system. Altman is here for you, in your community, because you matter. We're proud to be the area's first and only independent health system. We are one team, joined together and committed to one mission, to lead our community to improved health. And we've always been here, dedicated to providing you with the very best in care, wellness, education, insurance, and more. For your community and for your family, Altman is always here for you.
At Wayne Door, we are your trusted partner in helping you build your dream home with quality technicians who pay attention to every detail so you won't have to pay costly future repairs. At Wayne Door, we only install high-quality products to protect your family for generations to come. We have your whole house covered with garage doors, windows, and more. So choose the team at Wayne Door. People you can trust since 1973. Visit WayneDoor.com for a free quote today.
Introducing Mount Hope Fence. Elevate your outdoors with our premier fences, beautiful pergolas, and captivating decks. We're your local experts on outdoor transformations, security, style, and serenity. We have it all. Let us bring your outdoor dreams to life. Mount Hope Fence, your space, your sanctuary. 7102 County Highway 77 in Millersburg and 644 Killian Road in Akron. Mount Hope Fence. We have the inside on the outdoors.
Every day begins with purpose. Every job begins with precision. At Right Mark Roofing, we don't just install roofs. We build trust and forge relationships. We understand that your roof is more than just materials. It's protection. It's peace of mind. That's why we use high-quality products and expert craftsmanship. With a sharp focus, our team is always ready to hit the mark. Call Right Mark Roofing. Let's build a future that stands strong.
With Bell Store's Bell Buddy Rewards, you save in-store and at the pump. New members receive 20 cents off per gallon as a welcome gift. Everyday savings are made easy. Instantly enjoy 3 cents off per gallon just for being a member. When you spend $25 in store, unlock an extra 5 cents off per gallon on your next fill-up. Buy 5, get 1 free. Track your drinks and earn free coffee, fountain, icy, and espresso with drink clubs. So start saving today. Download the Bell Stores app and sign up for Bell Buddy Rewards.
Dumont Sporting Goods has been outfitting winning teams since 1977. Put Doug Clark and his experienced staff to work for your team. See them for school jackets, silk screening, and embroidery. Dumont's is especially proud to be your exclusive area Russell Athletic Team specialist. All of the name brands you love close to home. That's Dumont's Sporting Goods on Tuscross Avenue in downtown Dover. Team specialist since 1977. 16-16, the ball comes inbounds to Brody Bogman of the Tigers. Bogman, stopped his dribble. We'll get it now to Bonifant. Bonifant being pressured. Bonifant on the drive, can't get it, loses the basketball. Tusky Valley now has a chance to go up. Going to be called into corner for traveling Brody May.
He's not happy about it, but the referee said his foot slid a little too far, and that's coming off that Bonifant layup where it looked like he got twisted right at the end and at the last second decided to go up with the layup. It has not been easy so far for the Tigers to create their shots tonight.
They need, you're right, they need to get more people involved in the offense. Of course, they're leaning on so far Gage Moore. Lucas Goff, great assist from Ryan Becker.
He saw Goff at the right time and was able to get him the ball through a couple of Tusky defenders.
Kirkendall drives, he's got it. Wow, that time he drove the length of the floor, got the easy basket.
He drove the length and he has the length to be able to go up against these Strasburg defenders.
Don't stop your dribble back there. Becker to Bonifant. Bonifant over to Bogman. Bogman inside to Peyton Herman. Peyton Herman back on the floor now. And that's Peyton Herman now on the shot, and he'll go to the free throw line. So check out the replay now, called the action, compliments of the Denison Yard.
And they're going to call that on number 12, Elijah Levengood, his first foul of the game.
Well, Peyton Herman, only a sophomore.
And it's one thing the Tigers are struggling with tonight for sure. It's from the free throw line, 1 of 5 so far.
Yep. I was going to say they'd be up by 4 if they hit, well, how about 1 of 6 now? Huh?
Herman gets it back here, and he'll go back to the line.
Wow, how about that action after that missed free throw? There you get a look at Peyton Herman. 5'11" sophomore for the Tigers. And okay, so now he's warmed up from the free throw line. Now he's still warming up.
Well, his first shot was well short. The last two have just bricked off the back iron, and he's got to find that touch.
All right, he knocks one down, so that'll put him up by 1, Mitch. 19-18 now. First time we've seen it. Full court pressure now from the Tigers.
We're seeing Becker and Bogman in there alongside
he walked
Bonifant.
over there. Kirkendall to the corner. Out on top now. They're going to look for that 3. There's into the corner and a turnover, Tusky Valley.
Levengood was cutting in. I think Kirkendall thought he was going to stay outside for the 3, and another miscommunication. We've seen that a few times tonight from TV already.
Boy, that'll put gray hairs on the coach's head, won't it? All right, 19-18. Bonifant.
And got Bonifant.
That's not, wow. Turnover. Tigers going to give the ball to Tusky Valley. What a critical time to have a turnover, huh?
That's back-to-back possessions, 1 for each team, in which miscommunications have led to turnovers.
They could have held the ball and taken that last shot. They're up 1. Here we go. Tusky Valley with the basketball. Isaac Matthews to Kirkendall. Kirkendall inside to Brody May. This is Landon Sowers on the floor now for the Trojans, wearing number 1. 15 seconds to play. 3-pointer from downtown. In and out. Rebound. Kirkendall shot. Can't get it. 9 seconds. 8. What do we got? Ryan Becker. Brody. All right, that's going to do it. We've got a halftime score of 19-18 in favor of the home team, the Tigers. Mitch, Smoochie, and Mellow Tones will be back to talk about the first half after this timeout.
Beaver Constructors is a full-service general contractor delivering top-notch commercial construction management, general contracting, and design-build services across Ohio. We prioritize doing things the right way, ensuring the highest quality in every project from critical infrastructure to facility improvements. Beaver Excavating excels in heavy civil contracting for commercial, industrial, and transportation sectors. We believe in making a positive impact through community involvement and client satisfaction. Discover Little Caesars Pizza in New Philadelphia. Indulge in our delectable pizza varieties perfect for pickup or delivery. From classic pepperoni to mouth-watering supreme. Plus, we have wings, crazy bread, and much, much more. Enjoy the convenience and great taste of Little Caesars Pizza. Little Caesars, 539 West High Avenue in New Philadelphia. Bringing you quality and convenience, so don't settle for anything less than the best. Little Caesars.
Oak Shadows Golf Club is a premier 18-hole course that will surely bring your group back for another fun round. Oak Shadows offers panoramic views and is suitable for all skill levels. Our bent grass fairways, tees, and greens will offer you a comfortable and enjoyable experience. For your tee time, call 330-343-2426 or at oakshadowsgolf@gmail.com.
Other guy's insurance, you got Kyle.
Hey Kyle, it's Brenda. I was just reading through your proposal and I have a few questions.
When we drafted up your proposal, we really aimed right down the middle.
Sometimes wonder if your insurance agent true priority is more time on the golf course.
At Hummel, we do insurance differently. Our expert advisors help you not only mitigate risk, but operate more efficiently, decrease employee turnover, and increase your bottom line.
Welcome to Action Extreme Sports, Northeast Ohio's top dealer for Gas, KTM, Kimco, Landmaster, and YCF. Check out our awesome selection of motorcycles, dirt bikes, ATVs, UTVs, and electric bikes. New or used, we've got it all. Located in New Philadelphia, near Canton and Akron. Visit or call us today for unbeatable sales, service, parts, and financing. Action Extreme Sports, your adventure starts here.
It's March, baby, and Simpson Heating and Cooling is bringing the heat. And the shot is up. The shot is up. You call that a shot? Why don't we get somebody to teach these guys about the game of hoops?
What do you think, Coach? So I thought you said these guys were all-stars.
They are a lot more professional here in their installation. Check out this installation. He's got one turn. He makes two turns. Wow! Sweet banana. We have got a full installation.
Now I see what you meant when you were talking about all-stars. These guys know what they're doing.
Somebody call for an all-star?
When madness hits your home, choose Simpson.
Welcome back to the Tiger Gym. It's halftime here. We've got a score of 19-18 in favor of the Tigers. I'm going to go now to my partner tonight, Mitch Spinell. Mitch, your observations here in the first half.
I mean, both teams are kind of on a struggle to score right now, but that's because the shots have not been easy to get for either team. You know, Tusky Valley got off hot early from the three-point line, had some struggles in the second quarter. Strasburg got a little bit going in the second period, but right now it's been a pretty even game between two teams as we were hoping for tonight. A very exciting one.
Well, I'd like to thank my friends at Ferris Chevrolet Toyota on the wall base in New Philadelphia. Ferris Chevrolet Toyota, our halftime sponsor. Now, Mitch just told you how even the first half was. Now, if you don't believe my partner, Mitch, take a look at these first half stats. And Mitch, tell everybody about those stats.
It's quite interesting here. 6 of 19 field goals for Tusky Valley, alongside 8 of 16 for Strasburg. I think the second column is the biggest difference so far. Tusky Valley hasn't gotten to the line. When Strasburg gets to the line, they haven't been making them. 2 of 8 so far, only 25%. The rest of it is pretty evened out so far. I am very curious to see how the foul total will be towards the end when these two sizable teams both get aggressive inside and really try to outmuscle each other to get some of those closing shots.
I think a key, Mitch, is who plays better the first 3 minutes of the second half. What do you think of that statement?
I mean, especially if you're Strasburg right now, you need a strong start against Tusky Valley and not allow them to outpace you and outshoot you. We saw what they were able to do in that first quarter. If they had kept that pace up for the entire first half, it'd be a very different game here.
All right, speaking of very different game, next week, 5 big games real quick. Tuesday night, Lake at Dover. Wednesday night, Dover Claymont Wrestling. Friday night, Strasburg at TCC. Saturday night, Meadowbrook at Indian Valley, and Jackson at Hoover. 5 games next week. Mitch, we are going to be busy again. That's another reason why they call us Big Time Sports.
Absolutely. You're going to get some of the most exciting and highly anticipated matchups here between the Stark and Tuscarawas County areas.
All right, Mitch, I got to step back. I got to sign a few autographs, shake a few hands, kiss a couple babies, okay? So let's do that. We're going to step back. When we come back on the other side of the break, it's second half action from the Tiger Gym. We'll be back after you watch this.
Here, let me help you move all your stuff to your car.
I can't believe you got me approved today. Everywhere I went, I couldn't get anything going, man. This is awesome.
Hey, what do you do for work again, man? You have some tape in here, some rope.
I'm gonna need some help right here, though. This thing's heavy.
What do you have in here, man? It seems like you almost have a body or something.
Like I said, just mind your business.
No judgment here. We will beat up the bank, get you the best rate and payment.
Wouldn't it be nice if everything was easy? Primetime Health Plan is easy to choose and easy to use. That's why we've had the highest customer service rating for 10 straight years. Call 330-363-7407 to get all the benefits you deserve. Medicare made easy with Primetime Health Plan. Primetime Health Plan is an HMO POS plan with a Medicare contract. Enrollment in Primetime Health Plan depends on contract renewal. Every year, Medicare evaluates plans based on a 5-star rating system.
Not like your average high school. You start with something that you love.
Just getting hands-on is way different from sitting in a classroom.
Every day's different. You come across a problem, you have to tackle that problem, you have to figure out how to tackle the problem.
Skills I've acquired through just my lab in itself have been mind-blowing. Definitely here at Buckeye, they prepare you for any situation that you could go into after high school.
Charlie Jones here for Malkwitz Tavern. The very best in steaks or pork chops are at Malkwitz Tavern in Strasburg. Served on a sizzling platter to enhance your steak, you will soon agree it's the best. Our pasta with our homemade sauce and succulent seafood are also favorites. Don't be shy, give Malkwitz Tavern a try. I'll see you there soon.
This is Dover Brake Inc., a legacy spanning 3 generations at 9670 State Route 250 Northwest in Strasburg, Ohio. Your dedicated brake specialists committed to top-notch truck maintenance. Trust us for unmatched expertise and service. Your safety on the road is our priority. For information on service, parts, and a lot more, log on to doverbrakeinc.com, where generations of excellence meet truck maintenance perfection.
With Bell Store's Bell Buddy Rewards, you save in-store and at the pump. New members receive 20 cents off per gallon as a welcome gift. Everyday savings are made easy. Instantly enjoy 3 cents off per gallon just for being a member. When you spend $25 in store, unlock an extra 5 cents off per gallon on your next fill-up. Buy 5, get 1 free. Track your drinks and earn free coffee, fountain, icy, and espresso with drink clubs. So start saving today. Download the Bell Stores app and sign up for Bell Buddy Rewards.
Here, let me help you move all your stuff to your car.
I can't believe you got me approved today. Everywhere I went, I couldn't get anything going, man. This is awesome.
Hey, what do you do for work again, man? You have some tape in here, some rope.
I'm gonna need some help right here, though. This thing's heavy.
What do you have in here, man? It seems like you almost have a body or something.
Like I said, just mind your business.
No judgment here. We will beat up the bank, get you the best rate and payment.
And welcome back to the Tiger Gym. We've got a good one going here tonight, 19-18 in favor of the home guys, the Strasburg Tigers. Mitch Spinell along with those mellow tones and, of course, Smoochie at my side. So, Mitch, Been a good ball game so far. No matter who you're cheering for, it's still a good high school basketball game.
It's exactly what you want if you're an IVC fan. If you're a fan of both or of one of these teams here, it's a matchup that's a good test for each of them. You talked earlier about Strasburg having a bit of a struggle after winning their first game of the year, which, by the way, was the first of the career for new head coach Bob Nienthal. As for Tusky Valley, they're trying to kind of settle the waters here after losing their first game of the year, and both teams are really fighting for it tonight.
All right, so it'll be Tusky Valley with the basketball at center court. It'll be May now. Nope, this is Isaac Matthews to Miller, who will take it into the corner to Brody May.
Going back to the zone here for Strasburg with more operating inside.
Bogman will go out now and apply pressure very quickly to the right wing, and there's a three-pointer. Lucas Gopp to the boards and the rebound for the Tigers.
That was a nice box out there against his fellow number 3, Spencer Miller.
So Brody Bogman inside. Wow, Becker in a lot of traffic in there. Gets it knocked away and a turnover right away for the Tigers.
He looked a little lost spinning outside the paint there and just left his hands a little too loose for Tusky Valley to pluck the ball out.
So May is going to spread things out. Left side we go. Looking inside to Miller. Miller can't get it. A lot of traffic in it. It'll go to the baseline now. This is Brody May with the basketball. Becker will check Brody May. Nice drive, nice move all the way to the hoop. That time, a great move that time by Brody May.
And he was able to sidestep the charge draw by Bogman, and yeah, just a nice form of athleticism.
Here's this full court pressure. Bonifant will take it. Across the 10-second line now, Lucas Gopp. Gopp, the sophomore. Off now to Bonifant. Gage Moore swings. Gage Moore puts it up, can't get it, knocked out of bounds. Whose ball is it?
That's a foul on the Trojans.
All right. Well, they send him, if it's a blocking foul, they'll take it out of bounds. Here we are, call it.
That was Brody May there, a late whistle, and might have been moving there as he was trying to draw a soft charge against Moore.
All right, so they are. They're going to put him on the free throw line for 2. So with a 1-point lead now by Tusky Valley, it'd be Gage Moore stepping to the charity stripe.
And the free throw line is where the Tigers have struggled tonight, but a guy like Moore has been so money the last couple of seasons on free throws.
Let's see now if he can get, and he does, you know what, and a nice touch. The ball does what it's supposed to, rolls off the end of his fingertips with a little bit of backspin. Nothing but net.
Has that backspin off the back iron where it just kisses it enough to fall back and roll right back at you.
That's right. That's exactly right. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No whistle. He walked. There's another walk. Becker. Bogman back to Becker. Gage Moore. Morgan.
Nice effort there by Bandy on the steal. And the block, but a foul on Moore. That's his 3rd.
Check it out, compliments of the Dennison Yard.
I think that's a makeup for the foul that was drawn on May just about a minute ago. That was a great block attempt by Moore, but sends him to the line.
May is going to stay in, Moore is going to stay in the game with 3 fouls. They got somebody at the table for him. That's Peyton Herman. And that's going to be a big loss for the Tigers.
And I'll tell you, Strasburg has really done a good job tonight of making themselves seem bigger than they actually are, especially defensively. It's going to be a test here without their biggest guy.
Shot is up, shot is good now. That'll make it a 21-all contest. Bachman to Lucas Gopp. Lucas Gopp. Shot is up, shot is good. Oh, we got a timeout down there? No, we don't.
Gopp tried to find a window on that bounce pass, just got it, didn't have enough juice on it.
Bogman, almost. Wow, I'm going to tell you what, Strasburg Strasburg is not handling this pressure from Tusky Valley, and Coach Bob Niedenthal wants to talk about it, right?
That's a third foul on Miller as well.
All right, so with the score 23-21, we'll be back to the Tiger Gym on the Big Time Sports Television Network after you watch this.
The all-new 2026 Chevy Equinox is here at Bear Chevrolet Toyota. Sleek, smart, and ready for summer fun. With advanced tech, bold styling, and room for the whole crew, it's the perfect ride for every adventure. Stop in today, take a spin, and see why everyone's talking about the new Equinox. Bear Chevrolet Toyota on the Wabash in New Philadelphia.
Dumont Sporting Goods has been outfitting winning teams since 1977. Put Doug Clark and his experienced staff to work for your team. See them for school jackets, silk screening, and embroidery. Dumont's is especially proud to be your exclusive area Russell Athletic Team Specialist. All of the name brands you love close to home. That's Dumont's Sporting Goods on Tuscross Avenue in downtown Dover. Team specialist since 1977.
Every day begins with purpose. Every job begins with precision. At Right Mark Roofing, we don't just install roofs. We build trust and forge relationships. We understand that your roof is more than just materials. It's protection. It's peace of mind. That's why we use high-quality products and expert craftsmanship. With a sharp focus, our team is always ready to hit the mark. Call Right Mark Roofing. Let's build a future that stands strong.
Unleash the champion in you at T-County Boxing Academy. From beginners to seasoned pros, our classes are tailored for every age and skill level. Get ready to jab, hook, and cross your way to greatness with our expert trainers. Join a community where everyone is welcome to embrace the power within. It's not just a workout, it's a journey to a stronger, more confident you. T-County Boxing Academy, where champions are made. Sign up now and step into the ring of endless possibilities.
Beaver Constructors is a full-service general contractor delivering top-notch commercial construction management, general contracting, and design-build services across Ohio. We prioritize doing things the right way, ensuring the highest quality in every project from critical infrastructure to facility improvements. Beaver Excavating excels in heavy civil contracting for commercial, industrial, and transportation sectors. We believe in making a positive impact through community involvement and client satisfaction.
Find a rewarding career close to home at Kimball. You'll find outstanding benefits, a supportive team, and opportunities for career growth. Working for a local family company really makes a difference. Apply today. Find a rewarding career close to home at Kimball. You'll find outstanding benefits, a supportive team, and opportunities for career growth. Working for a local family company really makes a difference. Apply today.
When it comes to your health, trust the expertise close to home. Pomerene Hospital, nationally recognized for excellence in community health, serves Tuscarawas and Holmes counties with compassionate, specialized care. From pain management to gastroenterology and to women's health, our local offices are just minutes away. Pomerene Hospital, where advanced medicine meets a commitment to our neighbors. Learn more at pomerenehospital.org.
All right, we are back, and Mitch, what do you got, my friend?
We have the fan cam here, the lookout at Strasburg Franklin High School, brought to you by Dover Dental Group. Some of the Strasburg faithful here, and taking in this timeout in which, the Tigers have played very evenly with this Trojan so far. They're just seeing themselves down 2 points right now, and something we talked about during the break was the bit of struggles the Tigers had picking up the full court press that Tusky Valley's been putting on them the whole game. They had a turnover just before the break and a near one there before we went to commercial.
They're absolutely right, Mitch. Tigers have got to handle this Tusky Valley pressure. Not only full court, but you see the play good pressure in the half-court set. Becker will go inside. Peyton Herman gets fouled, and it's going to go in and out. Tried to finish strong, couldn't do it. In and out, but he'll go to the line for two. And Mitch, what do you have?
I mean, that was a great pass by Becker in there, and a nice job of Herman staying patient to draw the foul against May. He did everything but make it there.
All right, so at the free throw line for 2, and of course the Tigers continue to try to figure out why they can't shoot free throws. Peyton Herman, the sophomore, will try it again. That time he got it. At halftime, I think the Tigers were 2 out of 8 for the charity stripe.
They were. They're 5 of 12 so far overall for the contest.
Okay, 5 of 12. Wow. All right, let's look and see what transpires here. London Sowers on the court now for Terry Seitz and his Tusky Valley Trojans. Sowers along the baseline. Now how? Now wait a minute. How can you give the ball? How can you give the ball to Tusky Valley if you don't call foul?
Well, I initially believed that the ball was tipped out of bounds by Gopp, but it looked like it might have gotten through. That's a surprising call.
It is surprising. Nice drive, baseline shot. Up, it's good. Up, they're going to call the foul on the floor.
No basket. And that'll be on Bonifin. That'll be his second foul. So he and Moore both dealing with foul trouble, with Moore still on the bench.
Yeah, they're going to need more down the stretch. 23-22 Tusky Valley with the lead in the basketball. Kirkendall, nice pass into the corner, a 3-ball. Wow, there's a foul. London Sowers, hit him in the head on the rebound. Here's the replay. Mitch called the action.
I'll tell you, the Tigers done a good job tonight on rebounding on the opposite side there. Going up 1-on-2 was Becker there, and that's the second foul on Sowers.
So Brody Bogman to Ryan Becker.
Double team pickup here.
Becker drives the paint. Becker puts it up. No foul called. Rebound very quickly down court. He
traveled.
Wow.
They tried to work the ball down court, which Tusky Valley is very good at there, and just a half step too far back.
Yep. Late whistle, but correct whistle. Travel, Tusky Valley. Bogman now looking for some help as he brings it across the 10-second line. Somebody has got to help. Wow.
Well, you know, we talked earlier about the Tigers really having troubles around the half-court line. Bogman, one of the, not a small guy, but one of the smaller players in the court so far, has really had some tough times against the pressures that Tusky Valley's put upon him.
Yeah, he was trapped there in front of the Strasburg bench, and Strasburg, nobody helped. Nobody came towards the trap and helped him out. Turnover Tiger.
You even had Coach Neenthal trying to call a timeout there.
Yes. Lucas Gopp, Kirkendall, he's got it. Wow, nice move, Kirkendall for the Trojans. .320 to play in the third period. 25-22 Tusky Valley now with a 3-point lead as Bogman gets it across the half-court line to Ryan Becker. Becker. What do we got?
That's going to be on Sowers. That's his third foul.
Wow, I can't believe they're going to call that a 2-shot foul. Wow, okay, well.
I think we hear Coach Seitz for Tusky Valley arguing the state of the foul.
The same thing. Well, I agree with Terry Seitz. That wasn't a shooting foul. I can't. That's why I said I can't believe they're giving him 2.
It looked like he was dribbling from where we were sitting. Yes.
Had the ball on the floor.
Oh my goodness.
So Becker will take 2 now for the Tigers, Smooch. Ryan Becker knocks the first one down. Into the lineup now will be Elijah Levengood. Levengood on the floor now. Hey, only a freshman for Tusky Valley.
A freshman standing at 6'1".
Yes.
It's another on the floor foul. I think that one's against Strasburg. Second on Herman.
Okay. There you see it, 25-23. We got a dandy here on the Big Time Sports TV network.
And they're going to call out on the steal attempt, a foul on the Trojans by Becker.
All right. All right, so yes, how about that?
Third foul on Brody May. What a nice effort there. And that's something I was going to talk about earlier, taking advantage of the 5-foul rule now. Tusky Valley already there with 3 minutes. Let's see if Strasburg can pick up some points.
Well, the Tigers need to find, there they go. Now they're going to hit him from the free throw line, Smooch.
A guy like Becker can really take advantage of here. He's got a solid stroke, shooting form.
Yeah, he's a veteran here for the Tigers.
That's Herman, another rebound.
Yeah, Peyton Herman with the rebound. Lucas Gopp. Gage Bonifant with the basketball. Brody Bogman. Gopp. Stops. Looks. Becker will give it off now to Bonifant. Great man-up defense by Tusky Valley. Bogman with the clock running with 2.5 minutes to play in the third. From Tiger Town, it's Big Time Sports. Won't go.
That's top of the glass there. I don't know if those are the shot selections you want if you're Bogman. 3 in the corner with a hand over you and then trying to go up against a bigger body in the paint.
Well, see, first of all, that ball was not dead. That ball was not out of bounds. You got, see, the entire rectangle is in play. As long as it doesn't hit the black support.
I think that's what they're calling it now, especially with that shot clock up there. A lot of referees now take precautions with that.
All right, Tusky Valley will bring it up court. 25-24 shot. Uh-oh.
Nice pick up there by Levengood.
Bonifant.
With more back in the game.
All right, so Bonifant battling underneath for the Tigers. Bogman. Wow, don't dribble in. Do not dribble into a corner.
He has the habit of going with his right hand and only his right hand there. Tusky Valley, if they want to create some more turnovers, they're going to have to take advantage of that against Bogman.
1-pointer. $1:46 to play here in the third. Strasburg does not have a field goal this quarter. Wow, Mitch, they don't have a field goal this quarter.
They're only down 1 so far. That pass nearly picked off as Moore wasn't expecting it.
Becker with the basketball. Bogman, Bonifant, somebody's got to make a move and be open now. There's a foul.
That's the first on Matthews.
All right. So Smooch, no field goals this quarter by Strasburg.
And again, they're going back to the line.
They got all 5 points this quarter from the foul line.
This is unbelievable right now. If you're Coach Seitz right now, you got to be wondering.
I know it.
How are we only up 1 and no field goals allowed?
I can't believe it. More. Oh, come on, Gage. Wow.
A lot of these free throws missed. We've seen like clanking off that back iron tonight.
So the Trojans still up by 1. As Gage Moore now will get his second attempt from the charity stripe. Up, in and out, can't get it. So the Tigers 0 for 2 on that trip. Very quickly, wide open. He beat 5 guys back for that easy layup.
And they're going to call an underhand on the Tigers. It's those little mistakes you can't make in a tight game like this.
Yeah, they're shooting all their toes off their foot, aren't they? Wow, so let's check it out. Now they're going to bring it inbounds. There's a shot. Won't go. Uh-oh, went right on top of him. Wow, get him a saddle. You got to be kidding me.
You look on the three-point attempt by May as Bandy did not get blocked out enough.
I cannot believe Gage Moore gets hammered and they're going to call a tweaky sneaky on Gage Moore like that.
Well, they did, and that's his fourth foul now as he's been taken out of the game again.
Unbelievable. Shots up, shots good. Oh, in and out. Thought he had it from the charity stripe.
See if the Tigers hold the ball here for a potential final shot.
Well, they got to get a good one. They're down by 5. Down by 5, looking for a place to go with the basketball is Ryan Becker. You know, don't be in a hurry now. You got time, but get the good open shot to end the quarter. I'm sure it's what Coach Adinthal is telling him.
Size mismatch here on Becker. And a foul is called.
Oh, wow, that was that bad, or I better be quiet.
On Bandy, that might have made up for the one that was called on Moore.
Can you believe he called a foul on that?
That sounded from here like it hit the ball.
Wow, that was, I can't believe it. Cannot believe that was that was hand on ball the whole way. So Baldwin at the free throw line on a foul that shouldn't be. The foul called on Tusky Valley with 4 seconds to play in the third period. Gonna get one more now.
It's weird that Strasburg's had so many struggles from the free throw line tonight, and yet their entire third quarter likely going to be made up of free throws.
And how about that? 29-26, can they throw one in at the buzzer? 4 seconds to play. 3, 2, 1, shot. It's gonna count. Wow, it's a little bit short. That'll do it. We've got a dandy here in the Tiger Gym. 29-26 after 3. Stay right there. We'll be back with more after this timeout.
Welcome to PAC Oil Drilling, your local energy partner. Embrace the benefits of domestic oil production with us. We pride ourselves on safe and environmentally responsible practices, ensuring minimal impact on Ohio's beautiful landscape. Our dedicated team is committed to meeting energy demands while preserving nature's beauty. PAC Drilling is a big supporter of high school athletics and academics. We wish our athletes the very best on the field and in the classroom.
You can recover so much faster in the comfort of your own home. It's good to be.
It's not easy caring for an aging parent. At Ember Complete Home Health Care in Uriksville, we can help you full-time or just a few hours a week. We can develop a customized care plan. Call 740-922-6888 or learn more at embercomplete.com.
Looking for a Ford? Head to Parkway Ford in Dover, Ohio, just a quick drive from Canton. We're your hometown hub for new and used cars, expert service, and financing made easy. Whether you're buying, leasing, servicing, or selling, our team is here to help. No pressure, just great deals and even better people. Serving drivers from Tuscarawas, Stark, and Summit counties, we do business your way, the right way, the Parkway way. Come see us in Dover.
Wendy's has new chicken tenders. Crispy, juicy, tendery tendies. Ooh, that's fun to say. Tendies, tendies, tendies. And they're so good, maybe we should change our... For tendies you're gonna know by name, gotta be Wendy's. Wendy's has new chicken tenders. Crispy, juicy, tendery tendies. Ooh, that's fun to say. Tendies, tendies, tendies. And they're so good, maybe we should change our... For tendies you're gonna know by name, gotta be Wendy's.
We are farmers.
Come to Sammy Sue's Barbecue. Located at 237 West Front Street, Dover, with a full-service bar. We offer carry-out, catering, and a dine-in area. We do take reservations Monday through Wednesday.
It's the best for me and you, Sammy's Barbecue.
Our barbecue is true barbecue. We smoke all of our own meats in-house with our homemade rubs and match it perfectly with our sweet barbecue sauce. Come and see us soon.
Welcome back to the Tiger Gym. Mitch, what do you got, my friend?
I'm kind of perplexed looking at some of these numbers right now. 9-7, the Trojans won that third quarter, and all 7 of Strasburg's points came from the free throw line. No field goals made by the Tigers in that third quarter right now, and it's kind of amazing, but at the same time, if Strasburg were more efficient from the free throw line, they're 7 of 13 so far, where would we be in this game? They'd be in the lead.
That's exactly right. Strasburg has got the third quarter, all free throws. Strasburg has got to get more guys into the offense. You can't survive just from the foul line.
We've seen a game like this from Strasburg earlier this year when they took a trip down to Steubenville Central Catholic. That was a close game in which they lost at the buzzer. They're going to have to have a more complete game to win here, and it starts with a foul.
All right, there's a foul on the drive. It'll be Tiger ball at the free throw line.
They're going to put it out of bounds here on the floor. That's the fourth foul, by the way, on Barrett Bandy.
Okay.
He'll come out for Sowers. You got Bandy with 4 fouls. You also have Isaac Matthews with 3 fouls, so a couple of players working there as Becker got shoved.
Another turnover. Wow. Wow. Tigers throw it on an inbounds pass, commit the turnover, gives them a bucket.
This is one of the things that sunk them against Catholic Central. Their kind of self-destructive tendencies with turnovers towards the end of games.
Bogman. Oh, look at this. He pushed. What is this stuff? Wow. Becker with the basketball. Tigers down by 5. Tusky Valley playing great defense. Man up. Here we go. Here's the drive. Here's the shot. Can't get it. Foul's going to be called on the drive. Here it is again. Mitch called the action on the Dennison Yard replay.
Well, the foul is called on Kirkendall, and they're going to call this an on-floor foul. Second of the quarter for the Trojans.
Gopp can't get it. Rebound to Tusky Valley. Very quickly down court. There he is, all alone again. How does Tusky Valley go baseline to baseline and beat everybody in a white uniform? All right, we're going to keep it here, Mitch. And Mitch, we got 5 games next week. Now, buddy, I think Tuesday night, it's Lake and Dover. Wednesday night, we got a high school wrestling match between Claymont and Dover. Friday night, Mitch Spinell will be on the call at TCC as they play this very same Tiger team. Then Saturday night at Indian Valley, Mitch Spinell on the call again. Boy, you're getting to be a busy young man, Mitch, huh?
Trying to be as busy and helpful as I can for the Big Time Sports Network, especially in that Saturday matchup for Indian Valley, which will be their season opener. It was supposed to be played this Saturday, got pushed back to try and help some of Tyrone Miller's Braves players get ready coming off the football playoffs.
Yeah, like Mr. Riker and some of those guys, Mr. Williams and some of those guys. Yeah, how about Jackson and Hoover? Then up north next week, Jackson and Hoover. That'll be a big one in the Federal League. They're always big at Big Time Sports, the very best in high school sports. That's why they call us Big Time. Mitch, what do we got here? 6:44 to play.
You have the largest lead of the game so far for Tusky Valley, and a time where Strasburg really needs to start creating some open looks in the paint here. They need to get around this press here against Tusky Valley, and they turn it over again.
I can't. Another turnover, Tigers at the 6:35 mark. Tusky Valley with the basketball and up by 7 that third quarter was not good for the Tigers. There's a turnover as Bogman will get it out now to Gopp very quickly. Bonifant can't get it. Rebound. Foul is going to be called on Peyton Herman.
Another shot selection there that I'm not sure if they wanted to pull up from 15 feet after it looked like they were in transition.
So Tusky Valley playing good defense, doing a good job on the boards, up now by 7. Mitch, what do you got?
We also have Gage Moore back in the game here, working with 4 fouls. Look here inside and a foul.
Who's the foul on? Watch the replay. You call the foul at home now. Here's the shot. Watch this.
They're going to call on Bonifant here, who got a little too handsy towards the end of Kirkendall's attempt.
First shot is good by Kirkendall. Nice. Nothing but net for the senior. That'll give him an 8-point spread now. We have a little over 6 minutes to play in the ball game. Kirkendall again with 2 from the charity stripe.
We've seen 2 of the 3 Tusky Valley standouts that I mentioned before the broadcast have some good games tonight. 9 points for Kirkendall, 14 points for May.
Gopp. Bogman.
Gopp trying to contest that it was tipped on the throw, but that was just a high pass, a panic move as he was trying to avoid the 10-second count.
Here again, it's the pressure of Tusky Valley that creates the turnover for the Tigers. 35-26, now it's a 9-point lead and 5.5 to play. Kirkendall. Yeah, Kirkendall pushing off with the left arm, but they're not calling it. Into the corner, shots up. Uh-oh, you gotta be kidding me.
They called the foul there.
I'll tell you what, they better call that foul.
On Brody May, but the Tigers are lucky that they did not convert on those back-to-back easy looks.
I know, here's one here. All right, up and over top for the foul.
So that's the 4th foul on Brody May, the leading scorer for the Trojans tonight.
Yeah, he's pretty tough. He's all over the place. He's a good ball player, that Brody May.
He'll go to the bench here as Levengood is back in, the freshman. And a nice look there to Moore as they reset it with Gopp.
Gage Moore. He's fouled. No call. Now, are they going to count that one and call the foul?
They are, and that's a great rebound off of a wild shot attempt. And this is what you need if you're Strasburg, a guy who can go in and crash the boards and disrupt the Tusky Valley defense. It hasn't had a lot of tests inside tonight.
All right, so the Domino's big play replay shows you Gage Moore on the putback and at the free throw line, 35-29. Now it's a 6-point ball game.
We have 4 fouls here.
All right, we got a timeout, Mitch. All right, we're going to take a break with 4:55 to play. We got a 35-29 game, big time sports. We'll be back after this timeout. Welcome back to the Tiger Gym. Mitch, you got some stats from Smoochie.
We just saw the field goal made on the and one by Gage Moore. That was the first field goal since the end of the second quarter. The Tigers went over 11 minutes without making a shot from the field. All their
Ready to find your dream home? At Willis Group Realty, we make the journey simple and stress-free. Whether it's your first home, forever home, or something in between, our friendly agents are with you every step of the way. Trusted expertise, personal service, and a love for community. That's the Willis difference. Discover the joy of home with Willis Group Realty.
We are the First National Bank of Denison. We have been a staple in the community for over 90 years.
Choosing the First National Bank of Denison is the first step to growing your business and reaching your goals.
We are a community bank with local decision makers who live, work, and raise families in your community.
We listen to our customers' short-term, long-term, and financial goals to ensure you achieve the best possible results to help your business grow.
As a community bank, we can't be successful unless our community as a whole is successful. Helping your business achieve success is our greatest reward.
Before making your next deal, come and see me, Jim Wilson, at our Denison location.
Or me, Brian Williams, at our Dover location. And remember, here at the First National Bank of Denison, we have our roots where others have their branches. First National Bank of Denison, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
The other guy's insurance, you got Kyle.
Hey Kyle, it's Brenda. I was just reading through your proposal and I have a few questions.
When we drafted up your proposal, we really aimed right down the middle.
Sometimes wonder if your insurance agent true priority is more time on the golf course.
At Hummel, we do insurance differently. Our expert advisors help you not only mitigate risk, but operate more efficiently, decrease employee turnover, and increase your bottom line.
If you're looking for a great place to take your gang before or after the game, you gotta try the Yard in Denison. Treat your family to the very best in pizza or pasta or salad. It's delicious. So don't be shy, give the Denison Yard a try. Enjoy good food and good times at the Yard.
Altman is here for you, in your community, because you matter. We're proud to be the area's first and only independent health system. We are one team, joined together and committed to one mission, to lead our community to improved health. And we've always been here, dedicated to providing you with the very best in care, wellness, education, insurance, and more. For your community and for your family, Altman is always here for you.
We understand the challenges families face today. Insurance can be confusing, and sometimes you're afraid to make the wrong move. Well, the Tuscarawas insurance professionals are here to make it easy. Our trusted staff will walk you through everything you need to know to make your decision easier for you. All our energy, commitment, and efforts are focused on you, the client, for your satisfaction. Learn more, visit TuskyInsurance.com or one of our 3 convenient locations, New Philly, Strasburg, and Sugar Creek.
Welcome back to the Tiger Gym. Mitch, you got some stats from Smoochie.
Well, we just saw the field goal made on the and one by Gage Moore. That was the first field goal since the end of the second quarter. The Tigers went over 11 minutes without making a shot from the field. All their second half points before that were on free throws.
All right, so we're back to action now. Tusky Valley.
Strasburg trying to trap against Tusky here from Matthews.
That shot will not go. Balkman with the long rebound. Balkman all the way down. Balkman up, can't get it. Too hard off the glass. Rebound to Bonifant. Shots up, can't get it. Uh-oh, call a foul.
And I could hear Tusky Valley's faithful behind me. They were not happy on some of those moves by Strasburg, as Bonifant gave an elbow there right near the end. And Moore able to body up 3 Trojans inside.
All right, that's 5 fouls on somebody.
So that's on Spencer Miller.
Yeah, Spencer Miller.
He'll come out of the game, and Brody May with 4 fouls just came back into the game for Miller.
All right, so a 6-point lead now for the Trojans. 4:29 to play, and at the free throw line, Gage Moore, and the Tigers are glad to have him back. Again,
the Tigers have lived by the free throw and have died by the free throw in the second half, it feels like.
They have. They have, and shot is up 0 for 2. That time they could have picked up 2 more and been down by 4, but won't get them to go through from the charity stripe. So here we go with Kirkendall. Bogman will check Kirkendall. Becker.
We have a mismatch here for Kirkendall with Bogman. And Becker nearly had it there. Look here for Kirkendall. No. And Tusky's gone cold from the three-point line in the second half. Got more on Kirkendall here. Who wins the matchup? Kirkendall off the side. And Moore, did he just throw it off of Kirkendall out of bounds?
Yes, he did. Kirkendall was laying there. Moore had the ball, threw it right off of Kirkendall, who was laying out of bounds.
I mean, it's not, from what it looks like, an illegal move. You can't do that, but unless Moore was about to fall out of bounds, I don't know why he threw it right to Kirkendall.
Don't know either. 3:38 to play. We got a 6-point contest.
Mistake. Wait, yeah.
Here we go. What do we got? Bogman is going to be fouled by Kirkendall on the inbounds pass. So that's a foul on Kirkendall. We're going to walk the length of the court, and he's going to shoot from the free throw line, Brody Bogman.
Even though he's had a few misses like the Tigers have had tonight, he's one of the more efficient free throw shooters on the team this year.
And Strasburg's going to shoot about 30% from the charity stripe tonight.
I'm sure Coach Nienthal is going to talk about if they do fall tonight, all the missed opportunities they had from there.
Well, that one he's going to knock down. So Balkman is 1 out of 2 to make it a 5-point Tusky Valley lead. Trojans looking for their first win of the season. Only their second game of the season, I may add. Nice move, look at that. Wow, all the way, but can't get it to go down.
And a nice deflection by Bonifant.
Yes, Bonifant with a nice steal. Gage Bonifant, baby. Tigers down by 5. Gage Moore on the bench.
He's back in the game now here.
There you go, he's on, fouls up.
To Becker.
Yeah, Ryan Becker. And how many's Ryan Becker got for the game? 4?
Becker's only got 6 points so far, but he's able to cash in a couple of shots in the second half.
With the basketball, Brody May. May will get it in now. This is Barrett Bandy. Back out on top, Isaac Matthews against Bogman for the Tigers. There's a drive, there's a stop and pop. There's a foul. And there's no whistle.
Timeout.
But a timeout by the Tigers. What do you got, Mitch?
They have one more left, if I'm not mistaken.
I think you're right. All right, so with 2:29 on the clock, we got a 3-point contest. And Smoochie, what do you got? Anything? Smoochie's on the edge of her chair. She's so excited, Mitch.
Well, she kind of talked about the Tigers' struggles from the field so far in this second half. It's really kind of incredible that the Tigers have stayed within this game based on free throws and a couple of drives inside, but it shows how good they've been defensively and how much Tusky Valley, however, has really struggled from the field as well, especially from the three-point line that when they started off so hot.
Well, you see, both teams, it's early in the season, so, early in the season, nobody, is polished and ready to go. So,
Sure.
And Terry Seitz, of course, this is only his second ball game. He's on the road, so it's kind of tough. But anyway, it's not over till it's over, Mitchell.
Absolutely, and a guy like Coach Seitz, who has led Tusky Valley to conference championship success, has been in these types of close games. He knows what it takes in order for his team to limit the mistakes and take advantage of what the Tigers slip up on, as they've done a number of times here tonight.
All right, so Bonifant will take the inbounds pass from Lucas Gopp. Back to Bonifant. Bogman needs help. He gets it from Lucas Gopp. Bogman, they need to hit one here, Mitchell. Tigers.
Matthews got a hand on it, but Gopp picks it up. Matthews got to be careful. Big shot if he goes in.
Wow, I thought Bonifant, that ball's going to go to the Tigers. I could see it from here, but wow, Bonifant had a nice look. I thought it was going in.
That would have brought the house down if it had tied the game there, and lucky for them, it went off of May's hands last.
All right, so under 2 minutes to play now. A 3-point contest, and guess what? Coach Terry Seitz of the Trojans wants to talk about it, and Mitch, we're going to keep it here. Now, if you are Coach Nietenthal of the Tigers, what are you telling the kids in that huddle?
I mean, find the shot that works for you, especially on that last three. Don't let that discourage you into trying to take those wide open looks, especially if Tusky Valley is focused on trying to operate more on inside defensively and not allow a guy like Gage Moore or Becker to get an easy look, especially with Moore operating on 4 fouls right now. He has to be very crafty and not allowing himself to draw a 5th foul and knock the Tigers' top player out of the contest.
Right, okay, all right, so the Trojans are out of the huddle. Coach Seitz has given his guys instructions, as I'm sure Coach Nietenthal has his Tigers, so it's going to be Tiger basketball along the baseline under the Tiger bucket with a $1:56 to play in the contest. Becker gets it back to Gage Moore. Bonifant. Bogman. Uh-oh. Wow.
That's it.
That's cheap. That's cheap. That's a bad, bad call.
You can't reach inside if you're Moore. You cannot reach inside there if you're Moore.
Check it out. Compliments to the Denison Yard.
As May drew the
he got him
there.
right in the choppers.
Yeah, you got to be careful there, as we said.
Good call. That is a good call. Got him right in the old schnozzerino. Right? All right, so in now to Kirkendall. Trojans quickly working, and I tell you what, there's another easy one for the Trojans.
Yeah, Matthews took advantage of Gopp playing too soft on the break, and 5-point lead here. Strasburg needs to get going.
Bonifant. Gage Bonifant back to Ryan Becker. Becker to the hoop. We got a foul called on the drive.
So they're going to call that on Barrett Bandy, and that's his 5th foul of the game.
Denison Yard replay. Watch it now as Becker will drive past Bandy, and Bandy is going to take a seat. Bandy is now fouled out.
Well, what's interesting is that number 2, Brody May, was also in that area, and he has 4 fouls currently. So initially, I had thought the foul was called on him, and that would have been a big loss because he's their leading scorer tonight at 14.
Well, so what they're going to do is they're going to bring in Elijah Levengood.
Try to add some size against an undersized Strasburg lineup without Gage Moore.
All right, so first shot is good.
That's big there for Becker, who has 7 points. He's had a bit of a struggle tonight from the field, but he's had a couple of clutch plays late, and he's a very good talent for Strasburg.
Yeah, he is, so he's got to make this one to cut it to 3. Oh, wow, missed the second one.
And they're going to get him for the foul as well.
That's
the correction.
How can you miss a free throw and then?
No correction, that's his 2nd foul. I think you're seeing in some of the responses on their free throws where they're immediately rushing for the ball.
37-33, over a minute to play in the ball game. Tigers need a miracle. Tigers got to rub their magic lamp and come up with a genie here to get out of this one. 1 minute to play. Tusky Valley with the basketball, up by 4. Tigers are going to need to stop the clock and let him shoot free throws.
Bogman and Gott both have 0 fouls so far. They're going to draw that against Becker, and that's his third.
All right, so it'll be at the free throw line now with the clock stopped at 48.3. And this young man, the senior Kirkendall, I don't think you want him at the free throw line, but of course, you got no choice when you need to stop the clock.
He makes it look easy. A guy like him has the length, but also the athletic ability, like Gage Moore, but without the build of Moore.
Kirkendall with his second attempt. It's good. So Tusky Valley now with a 6-point lead, and the Tigers need to start putting it in the hoop. They need points. Air ball. Wow. Look at this. I don't know how many got beat back points Tusky Valley has tonight.
Well, we see Strasburg there able to do the same thing, but they've made it, Tusky Valley's made it a habit tonight. They work the full court press, full court run so well.
All right, now don't forget, Mitch, it's you and you only. That's because I write the checks. You, Mitchell Spinell, have to name our Clar's Excel screen printing player of the game.
There's a number of standout performances you could choose from tonight. And what a game between both of these teams so far. You saw them struggle early on offensively, and even in the second half, shots were not easy to come by. But then you saw the guys like Gage Moore and Coy Kendall and Kirkendall and Brody May be able to flex their muscle a little bit more in the second half and really find some amazing moves to make this a very competitive game.
All right, so with that now, want to remind you, go to the Big Time Sports website, check out our winter sports schedule. We're busy, and an example of that is next week, 5 high school athletic events. 4 basketball, 1 high school wrestling.
We'll for sure see Strasburg try to play more aggressive here as both teams are now in the bonus. They got to be careful here, not allowing their guys with 3 or more fouls to be the ones to draw against Tusky. And that's a start.
Yep, that's it. As soon as they get in and bounce, there's a foul. Now we're going to walk the length of the court, right?
That's only
shoot free throw.
That's only the first one on Brody Bogman, who we just saw miss the 3-point attempt on the one back. It's been a tough night for him so far. And unfortunately for Strasburg, it's the guy Tusky wants up the most.
Oh, he missed that one. How did he do that?
Because I said something right before.
Yeah, you jinxed him, didn't you? Huh? Yep. All right, so Tusky Valley will go to.
Made the free throw there.
2-1 on the year? No.
This will be their first win of the season after they dropped. Unless the Tigers can make a run here, they got to get a 3 off at some point. Becker. That's about it.
That'll do it. They're heading for the exits. 5, 4, 3, and that's going to do it. We've got a final here from the Tiger Gym. Our final, Tusky Valley 42, the Tigers 35. We'll be back with our wrap-up show after you watch this.
Vitamins and minerals, feeding champions since 1983.
Wendy's has new chicken tenders. Crispy, juicy, tendery tendies. Ooh, that's fun to say. Tendies, tendies, tendies. And they're so good, maybe we should change our... For tendies you're gonna know by name, gotta be Wendy's. Wendy's has new chicken tenders. Crispy, juicy, tendery tendies. Ooh, that's fun to say. Tendies, tendies, tendies. And they're so good, maybe we should change our... For tendies you're gonna know by name, gotta be Wendy's.
At Wayne Door, we are your trusted partner in helping you build your dream home with quality technicians who pay attention to every detail so you won't have to pay costly future repairs. At Wayne Door, we only install high-quality products to protect your family for generations to come. We have your whole house covered with garage doors, windows, and more. So choose the team at Wayne Door. People you can trust since 1973. Visit waynedoor.com for a free quote today.
Introducing Mount Hope Fence. Elevate your outdoors with our premier fences, beautiful pergolas, and captivating decks. We're your local experts on outdoor transformations, security, style, and serenity. We have it all. Let us bring your outdoor dreams to life. Mount Hope Fence, your space, your sanctuary. 7102 County Highway 77 in Millersburg and 644 Killian Road in Akron. Mount Hope Fence. We have the inside on the outdoors.
Selling your home is one of the largest transactions you will have in your lifetime. Sure, you could try to sell it yourself, but you can also cut your own hair, but why risk it? There are contracts, inspections, appraisals, financing, marketing, title work, and negotiating. Why not leave it to the professionals at Atkins Roof Realty, one of the few remaining locally owned real estate companies? As my granddaughter Mason says,
make the call!
Find a rewarding career close to home at Kimball. You'll find outstanding benefits, a supportive team, and opportunities for career growth. Working for a local family company really makes a difference. Apply today. Find a rewarding career close to home at Kimball. You'll find outstanding benefits, a supportive team, and opportunities for career growth. Working for a local family company really makes a difference. Apply today.
We are back to the Tiger Gym. It's wrap-up time. It's our wrap-up show brought to you by not the Wayne Garage Door people, but our good friends from the Altman Hospital Group. All right, so here we go. Final score, Mitch, was what, 42-35?
A 42-35 decision in favor of the visiting Trojans over the host Tigers.
And it was a good game. I mean, back and forth, back and forth. As a matter of fact, the game was not decided until about, 3 minutes to play in the ball game, maybe 4.
That's when the Trojans made their run, yeah.
And, the astonishing fact was it took Strasburg 11 minutes before they got their first field goal in the second half.
We saw them live by the free throw for a lot of the second half, and then unfortunately, as we said before, die by the free throw. We'll show it here on the stats coming up in just a bit, but a very impressive victory for the Trojans. They were resilient through the remainder of the contest, didn't let their shooting woes let them go down, and Terry Seitz' group has their first win of the year.
The Tusky Valley will now go to 1-1 on the season. The Tigers will drop to 1-3 on the season, but it's still a young season as we continue on our Altman wrap-up show. Mitch, talk to me about the final stats, my friend.
Well, we look at it here. The biggest difference tonight from the free throw line, Tusky Valley didn't get up there as much as Strasburg, but they converted more, 10 of 12 compared to 12 of 28. I'm sure Coach Neethal is not going to be happy with sub 50% from the stripe. You're leaving 16 points on the board. Otherwise, it's pretty even between the two teams. I was a little surprised that it was so even on the rebounding boards, and I like that both teams really clamped down offensively. Very good night for both teams, but a little better one for the Trojans.
All right, so with that, we got one more item of business, Mitch, and of course, it's your responsibility to tell everybody out there in TV land who our Clar's XL screen printing player of the game is.
That'll be Tusky Valley's Cole Kirkendall, who was the deciding factor down the stretch. A guy who has great length down the floor, is able to work quickly and efficiently, get inside. He's able to shoot from beyond the arc. He is our Clar's XL screen printing player of the game. Solid performance tonight.
All right, that's going to wrap things up here from the Tiger Gym. Don't forget, next week, 5 big ones coming at you on the Big Time Sports TV network. For Smoochie, helping us out on stats. For my booth buddy tonight, Mitch Spinell. This is the mellow tones of Charlie Jones. As I always say, keep your socks high.
And your powder dry.
And Smoochie. Bye-bye. Smoochie says good night, everybody.
Wendy's